Give him 2 shots, he's got the balls of girlfriends here.
Alright, so in the universe of all fights, there exist 2 types of fights. There's couple fights and there's breakup fights. Couple fights are those fights where you fight, it gets over, you think about it for a bit and then you move on. And there are breakup fights. Breakup fights are those fights where you fight and you brood over your entire relationship and you really question it. And the end of this presentation is that overlap there. So the overlap is about every time that we fuck up and make a small regular fight, a breakup fight. Which brings me to the topic of our presentation today. That is keeping a couple fight from becoming a breakup fight. Which should come, yeah. So, and everything I'm going to say today now is completely what I believe. And you can choose to completely disagree with me and that's completely alright. So I'm going to move on to my first point. The first point is think. And that should come up now. Think, yeah. So most of us guys already know what's going to piss off our girlfriend. But we still choose to be ignorant and act all surprised when they get angry. So if you can just ask yourself a simple question, if you do anything, is this, will this piss her off? And you get pretty much to guess 2 simple answers. If the answer is no, then go ahead, do it. If the answer is yes, then don't do it. Just don't. Because unless, of course, if it's completely worth it. And examples of that is, I do things for shits and giggles, but my girlfriend completely hates it. But I'll still do it, and then apologize later because I know it's my fault. So, which leads to my next point, which is evaluate. Evaluate is basically about checking what you're fighting over, if it's completely worth it. If it's completely worth fighting over. Because if it's not, why the hassle? Just forget about it, move on. So, ask yourself this very simple question. Will she let me watch TV in peace if I give in? If the answer to that question is possibly yes, then fine, give in. Because if it's not worth winning, why fight over it, right? But there's one small caveat to this one. And this is a pretty important one that guys tend to forget. Is that if your woman is any of these 3 things, you're in trouble. If she is crazy, emotional or irrational, you're screwed either way. As men are trying to figure out how to fix this, but I'm sorry, there's no answer right now. So if she's one of these 3, you're just screwed. Yeah. So anyway, the next point is don't lie, no matter what. Because women have this innate ability of knowing when you're lying. They just do. I don't know how, I don't know why, but they do. So if you can avoid lying, you're doing a great job already. But if you have to, then make sure you cover your bases. Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your watchman, tell everyone. Make sure everyone knows your story. Because if she catches you mid-fight, then you've effectively taken your fight from a couple fight to a breakup fight. So if you can, try not lying at all. The next point, of course, is a really important one. Is don't bring up old shit. If you can keep it out, it's great. And women, this is for you guys too. We hate it when you bring up old shit. So please don't, if you can. But if you can't, then it's alright. But like, guys, don't bring it in. Guys, don't bring it in. Because if you can keep your fight about what it's actually about, you're doing a great job already. If you can just keep it about what the actual issue is, then you're doing fine. You won't make it a breakup fight. But, because one sec, you might think that you have a trump card up your sleeve, but for every trump card you have, she has 10. So just don't. So, and important again, is if she tries to bring up old shit, say no right there. Because this is her game, this is what she's good at. So don't let her bring it in. If she says something like, no, just say no up there, right there. Don't let her bring up old shit. Because just what's important, right? She remembers stuff that's not important or already forgotten. Like the time she's telling you about her pedicure, and you looked at the hot chick passing by, she remembers that. She's going to bring it up in the fight. It doesn't matter if it's not relevant. She's going to bring it in. Last point is fuck pride. And this one comes from Pulp Fiction, and with really Marcellus Wallace and Butch, where he's talking about a boxing match, but it's funny how you can correlate the two. So he says, what the quote is, he says this: the night of the fight, you will feel a slight pinch. That pinch is pride fucking with you. Fuck pride. Because pride only hurts, it never helps. And that's kind of true. Because if you're in a fight, and you realize you're losing, or you've already lost the fight, if you choose to hang on to pride, what you're going to do is you're going to say something really stupid. You're going to say something stupid you can't take back. Something like, I hate you, or get out of my life. It doesn't add any value to the fight. So why say something like that? So the last point is, if you know you're wrong, just admit it, and try fixing the problem. Because in a relationship between 2 equals, pride should not matter. So if we quickly recap what the 5 points are. Should come up in a bit. is think, evaluate, don't lie, don't bring up bullshit, and fuck pride. And if you can do these 5 things, you can keep your couple fight from becoming breakup fight. Thank you.